Hi, I'm Supervisor Ed Wareheim, and you're watching Historic Smithtown.
Welcome to Historic Smithtown. On today's show, we're going to delve into the history of the town parks. Specifically, the parks that are named after people who either served in the town or lived in the town and served their country and died in a war or died being a police officer or fireman. In the town of Smithtown, we have 32 wonderful parks. On today's show, we're going to focus on Daniel J. Flynn Memorial Park on Old Comac Road in Comac. Originally called the Municipal Facility Ball Fields because of the proximity of the MSF. On March 6, 1979, it was renamed the Daniel J. Flynn Memorial Park by the Smithtown Town Board to honor a young soldier from Kings Park who died in the Vietnam War. Private First Class Daniel J. Flynn was a Kings Park hero. Born in 1948, Dan was just 20 years old when he made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. He was killed on just the 20th day of his tour in Vietnam, May 25, 1968. He was a popular member of the Kings Park High School class of 1965. He was a good student and excelled in athletics. He played basketball and baseball. He played catcher for the baseball team. It is fitting that the town named the park after him and built beautiful baseball fields there, because not so far away, on the grounds of the Kings Park State Hospital, he played semi-pro baseball and received tryout offers from the St. Louis Cardinals. Instead of playing baseball professionally, Daniel Flynn decided to enlist in the Army and serve his country in Vietnam. He followed in his father's footsteps by joining the military. His father, Platoon Sergeant John J. Flynn Jr., was a Marine who was wounded 3 times in battle in World War II. He lost an eye and some teeth on the 3rd fight at Iwo Jima. He earned a Purple Heart, a Presidential Citation, and a Silver Star Medal. When Dan Flynn joined the Army, he was a member of the 725th Military Police Battalion in Saigon. While out on patrol, a Viet Cong force opened fire on the platoon with automatic weapons and rocket-propelled grenades. The Marines from C Company returned fire, eventually escaping, but suffered 2 casualties and 4 wounded. One of those wounded was Daniel J. Flynn. He suffered serious shrapnel wounds requiring an emergency tracheotomy. He succumbed to his wounds and died several hours later. It is fitting that the Comac Park is named in his honor because of the 4 new state-of-the-art baseball fields. Daniel gave up a possible pro baseball career for a military one. Many residents of Smithtown have enjoyed the park over the years. In 2019, the Smithtown Town Board voted to do a complete makeover of the park. This park is one of the many gems in the town, a little over 14 acres in size. This will be a $4 million renovation. Supervisor Wareheim said, "It's an investment for the town of Smithtown. Flynn Park was once an economic boom for the town. Based on discussions with local sports leagues, we are confident the reconstruction will generate major tournaments, will provide our youth with state-of-the-art ball fields to play on and compete on. The park's 4 fields will be resurfaced with synthetic turf, with a built-in drainage system underneath, which will allow faster playing time after a rain. And it is much friendlier on the environment since it does not require nitrogen fertilizers to maintain. The park will feature LED energy-efficient sports lighting for night games. In the center of all 4 ball fields, a 2-story air-conditioned building will house a concession stand, a pro shop, and handicap-accessible bathrooms on the 1st floor, with the 2nd floor for officials giving them access view of the entire field. The design also includes additional parking and a storage garage to keep field equipment on hand for easy access. The weekend tournaments will attract tourism, dining, and shopping that will help drive foot traffic to our local businesses. Plus thousands of dollars in town fees for usage of the fields will be an economic engine to revive our small business districts. The renovations will also include covered bleachers to stay cool in the summer, as well as protective fencing along the outfield and backstops to protect pedestrians walking from each field. Completion of 2 of the 4 ball fields is slated to be done in 2020, with a full completion date ready for the 2021 season. Councilman Thomas Lohman and Parks Director Joe Arrico combined their visions to give us the first of many to come renovations in our beautiful parks. When you see this new beautiful park, please remember the name Daniel J. Flynn, the young Kings Park residents who gave the ultimate sacrifice for his country. The historical markers are in the park to remind us that his name and memory are preserved for generations to come. For Historic Smithtown, thanks for watching.